This is a lot of my stuff for woodworking. All kind of odds and ends, and my planer, and my little belt sander, my two routers, my drill press, my compressor, my miter saw, and a bunch of damn hand tools. There's a power planer. Saw blades that got wet. They're still good though. Hell, this one's brand new. There's that gallon, my last gallon of urethane that I was coating my crosses with. That's a little 1/4 inch angle grinder. That's a handy little tool there. There's the next set of blades for the planer. And just a bunch of miscellaneous stuff. There's my router bits. Are almost brand new. I never used but one in there. And there's all my Forstner bits. That was $50 bill. But it is what it is. If I don't get rid of them, I'm going to keep messing around out here and fall and hurt myself. So, there's a guy coming over at 12 o'clock to get this stuff. I sold it. He gets that table saw sitting over yonder in the yard too. Man, this is the third time that I've sold off a bunch of tools and stuff because I got to where I thought I couldn't handle it anymore. Now, my next project is that pool table over there, or what's left of it. My daughter and this guy was getting married. They moved in together. Well, he moved in. He bought a ring and all that stuff, and he brought that pool table from over at his mama's house, and it was a functional table at that time, but out here in this damp like that, it just went to crap. But turns out he wasn't even divorced from his first wife. So, guess what? That blew all to hell. But it is what it is. I'm gonna miss this stuff, but I'm still gonna do micro scrapping though. I sure am. Somehow or another. Yeah. It is what it is. And I'm still going to do my lamp, converting my lamps to vases. I've got enough stuff kept back that I can handle that. You know, that's that stuff sitting right over there. Keeping my battery drills. Don't look like much sitting there, but there's several $100 worth of stuff there. I had $500 on it at first, but then I dropped it to $4, so the guy's gonna take it at $4. And at that, he's getting a damn bargain. I mean to tell you. Hell, that polyurethane, that fast drying polyurethane over was $42 for that gallon. That was at Lowe's. That Irwin Forstner bits over there, that was $69. The router bits was $59. It adds up quick. And I just had the motor rebuilt on that Craftsman planer. And that scroll saw over, I think I used that thing maybe once or twice. I guess I just didn't know how to use it. But at any rate, this time tomorrow it'll be long gone. Hell, this time 6 hours from now it'll be long gone. Oh man. Man and his tools. Shh. I'll tell you right now. If I don't get rid of them, I'll be right back out here fooling around. I'm gonna hurt myself. If I ever fall down and break a hip, I figure that's pretty much it. I know several old people that fell and broke a hip, they never come out of it, they died. There goes the water company guy. That whole corner right over there is water company, and then that property over there is water company, and you can't see it because of the trees. There's a big old water tank stuck up in there. That's where we get our water. We live in the city, but this ain't city limits, which I hate, because we got a water bill, we got a garbage bill, and a light bill. And if you're in the city limits, you got no water bill. It's included in your electric bill. You got no garbage pickup. That's included in your light bill. And it's a lot cheaper than what we're paying here. Ridiculous. Plus, they won't pick up a lot of stuff. Anyway, I'm gonna sign off for now. There goes my junk. Damn. I almost want to cry. Had to get rid of some of that stuff that I can't handle anymore. Guess I need to close my gate so my dogs can't get out there. Oh, bye-bye, junk. Been good to know you. Damn it. I swear I wished I had with just 20 years. Just give me 20 years back. This damn gate's coming apart. I backed into it with the car one time, bent that. Oh, well. My daughter thinks that I'm done scrapping and piddling around with something out here, but boy, ain't no dang way I'm done. I'm still gonna micro scrap, and I got an idea about how I can go around picking stuff up. She thinks just cause I got rid of all my machines and tools that I'm gonna sit around and do nothing. Ain't gonna happen, sweetheart. You just watch. You just watch. I got ideas. I'm fixing to get all this stuff straight in here. I'm getting rid of all the excess garbage. But if it's metal or if it's aluminum, it ain't going nowhere but in these buckets I got. I just won't be able to do no big stuff. And but I got a plan. So, oh, she's gonna be peeing and moaning about it, but you know, I ain't gonna sit around and not do nothing. I think I might go buy me one of those cut-off, you know, the big saw with the big metal cutting blade on it, and you can cut up metal. Cause I need to cut up, I need stuff in smaller pieces. And like this aluminum frying pan, I can cut that into big, smaller pieces. And I got several of them. I didn't throw them away. Yep, I got a plan. Love my daughter, but she ain't gonna corral me into sitting in my chair and watching TV. Yeah. I swear, oh hell, I forgot I had two hats on. I forgot, I found my other one and I put it on that. And I didn't even know it was on there. You dork. You dork. Anyhow, what you want, Bailey? You want to be on YouTube, Bailey? Huh? It's about par for the course. I thought I was getting rid of a whole lot of stuff. Well, I did get rid of a whole lot of stuff, but by gosh, there's a whole lot of damn odds and ends and stuff that all this stuff I had laid back for projects and stuff. These here was gonna be little log cabin bird houses, and this is well seasoned myrtle wood. I sure hate, Lord have mercy. And then over here is more. I'll just bite the damn bullet and burn this crap and have me a little fire tonight. Yeah. Bite the bullet, Russell. I'm a hoarder. I know how hard it is to find that stuff, but some of this stuff's been laying here for 2 years. And this is last year's myrtles. Plus I got another pile out there we just cut off of that crepe myrtle tree that I was fixing to cut up in pieces and let it start drying. Dang. But I gotta get my crap straight. Gotta get my shit organized. Oh Lord. See my battery light flashing, that means I've gotta change batteries. I'm beginning to wonder if I ain't got some kind of sickness or something. I mean, this is really distresses me a lot. But I swear I've got to get rid of this crap. Man, I worked hard to get this stuff all I mean, I work hard. Cutting this stuff and grinding it, or not grinding it, but drying it. It distresses me, it really does. I've got so much crap around here to just gonna have to burn it. Dadgummit it. You know what? I was fixing to fill all this damn wood, all these pieces of aspidite and plywood and pieces of hardwood that I had for crafts and all that, and all them crepe myrtle rounds, and I was fixing to burn all that. But I'll tell you what, I'll bet you if I put it all up in one pile, somebody will give me $20 or $30 for that stuff. Yeah. Why burn it? That's what I'm going to do. After all, I am a micro scraper, right? Yeah, it just makes me want to cry. Yeah, I didn't throw none of that wood away. That's a piece of cherry right there. That's pecan, oak, cedar, and my daughter, I got to get this squared away. I got a mess in here now, and my daughter thinks I'm done. We shall see. And you know, they're always griping about me making messes. And you see that damn box? That box right there? I did set that damn thing. It's trash. And it's something she got at the store the other day and brought in and then set the box out here. So I have a whole lot of help with this mess. Whole lot of help. Crap. Might be due for a nap. It's about the middle of the day. Yeah. All gotta bite the bullet. That's a solid ass piece of maple right there. Another piece of oak. Here I scavenged these off of a table at a dumpster. Now I'm fixing burn them. That's steel. I will throw a magnet in ashes after I'm done. Micro scrap steel. I'm sorry, this is just killing me. That's a solid piece of mahogany. I was making some end grain stuff out of that. Solid ass mahogany. Nice piece of oak. Tell you right now, I didn't think I'd have, it's almost like withdrawal symptoms or something that I'm having. I swear. This is, these are, I think, these are probably maple. Damn. Oh. Oh. This is nice solid oak pieces saved off the drawers. Oh my God. Damn. I swear I hate to burn this stuff. All that's been cut plain down, ready to make craft out of. Oh Lord. Another piece of oak. Dang. Gotta get rid of it, Russell. Talk about cold turkey. These was out of a baby crib. I'm gonna save one of them, make me another shoe plunger. Yeah, it was a baby crib sitting down at the dumpster, and I took my little battery power sawzall out and sawed the slats out of that thing. And these are, they're maple or tublo, something like that. Lord. Sheesh. I hate this. I hate this. Oh Lord. Go empty this on the bar pile. You know, I think I will take a picture of this shit and put it on Craigslist. Oh, there goes a snake. A big old snake. Look like he's about 4 foot long. Big old snake. But I ain't worried. I know my snakes. I know my snakes. That, my friend, was a hell, I can't remember the name of it. So it is I call it a rat snake. This one here, he's probably hanging in here and catching him a lizard every now and then. I don't think he's catching no rats in here. Yeah, I know my snakes. That was from my Boy Scout year. I wanted to be a Boy Scout when I was a kid, but I was such a mean, mischievous snot, they booted me out. I wasn't welcome there. And then all these years later, let's see, 20 years ago, my oldest grandson come home from the first grade. Said they're having a Cub Scout roundup tonight at school and he wanted to go. And so I took him. And that started a 12 or 13 year stint I did with the Boy Scouts with my grandson. He went from a Tiger Cub all the way to a Life Scout. And that, for those that don't know, a Life Scout, the next advancement is Eagle Scout. And he had friends all around him making Eagle. I suspect he probably could, but I wasn't going to push him and do stuff for him. He had to do that pretty much on his own. And by him having cerebral palsy, they gave him an extra year. Because when you hit 18, you done aged out. You can't, if you ain't made Eagle by then, all you can be then is an adult scout leader or something. And they even gave him an extra year to 19. And he just, it's like he'd run out of gas, you know. He just wasn't motivated enough, and he didn't make Eagle. But I'm proud of how far he did go. I mean, he did a lot of things that he was just really afraid to do, like canoeing and crossing bridges, and because of that cerebral palsy, anything where he had to walk over something that was moving underneath him like water freaked him out. They went, what was the name of that? The Yorktown. They went to the USS Yorktown. That's in South Carolina. It's an aircraft carrier, World War II vintage aircraft carrier. And they went on a trip to that. It's where they go aboard and they go on, I think they go on Friday night and they stay till Sunday afternoon. They actually sleep on the carrier and all that stuff, and there's all kind of other activities. And the way that ship is moored up there at the dock, they got like a bridge thing that goes up to get on board. And looked like that bridge ramp thing was 10 foot wide. And I didn't go on that particular trip. I forget now why I didn't go. Because I went on most of his camp outs and stuff. And they got to that thing, they could not get him to go up that ramp, because there's water underneath it and it's moving. They got there, now like this is a few hundred miles from home, so it wasn't no taking running back home right quick. And they called me up, Russell, we got a problem. Donovan won't go board the ship. And finally, one of his best friends, who was quite a bit older than Donovan, but at that time, that guy was an Eagle Scout, and he was able, they brought a little golf cart type truck down the ramp and got him on that and coaxed him to go on up on that ramp to ride up on that thing. And it's not funny, but it's funny one way, but it's really sad another way that he's got this problem, and because he was a senior patrol leader at that time, and senior patrol leader, that's the top scout in the troop. And they in our troop, we re-elected a senior patrol leader every 3 months, because the scoutmaster wanted all the boys to have a shot at being senior patrol leader. And he got on that thing, and they was able to get him up there. But then he went below deck, stayed down inside where he didn't have to see no water or any of that stuff, and stayed inside the whole weekend and never come back out till it was time to go. And I don't know if he walked down off of it or whether they rode him, I don't know. But he was a good kid, and he loved the Scouts. He was all gung-ho, but when it come to certain things, physically and mentally, he couldn't do them. And the physical part, he was strong as a bull. But he had fine motor skills and stuff. That means, like, if he's going to write out his name or something, it looks like chicken scratch or something. It's so bad. It's so bad that one time, one of the leaders in the troop didn't know that he was, that he had fine motor skills like that. And he brought a report in to the secretary guy, and the leader looked at it, and he said, "Donovan, this is not acceptable. It looks like chicken scratch." And give it back to him. You go redo that where it looks like something. And I'm like shaking my head, and I kept saying, Mike, let it go. He can't do any better. And Donovan walked on out, and he said, "Why can't he do anything?" I said, "He's disabled, man." And Mike said, "Well, I didn't know that." I felt so bad for Donovan getting his butt chewed because of his handwriting on that. But I look at it this way: if you got a disabled person in the troop and you're one of the leaders, you better damn well know that one of your scouts has a disability. I don't know why Mike didn't know, because he was a good leader. But it is what it is. I felt so bad for my baby. And Donovan was born, he was born right, let's see, he was born in 9, he was born 4 years after my son was killed in that car and bus accident. And we was just me and my wife. My daughter was away at school, and that's where she got pregnant, and to me and my wife, we was struggling just to try and be normal. We was by the first time we ever had an empty nest. And for 4 years, well, not 4 years, about 2 years of it, my daughter wasn't there. But she come home and had that baby, and when I found out that the father of that child was black, had one hell of a conniption fit and went through all that crap. Well, you gotta have abortion, blah, 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 you know, all that crap. And then later on in the pregnancy, they was actually gonna go and have that baby aborted. And what I said was in the heat, but there was no way I was gonna allow that. Man, I pitched another fit, just the opposite. And I don't believe in abortion. I don't believe in abortion today. If it's a natural conception and all that, you better damn well have it, not kill that baby. If it's for something else that endangers somebody's health, even in the case of rape, I don't think it should be aborted. That baby that's growing in that mama can't help that they're there, that situation. And there's alternatives to rape, you know? But it ain't like you gotta keep the baby. I just don't believe in it, folks. It's a life. And when you get right down to the nitty-gritty of it, a life, that's all we got. When I was conceived, all I had was my life coming. And for somebody to have to decide whether they want to abort you or something, you know, it just doesn't seem right. But and to this day, I can't believe how close they come to aborting my grandson. Gosh. Anyway, she had him. She went back to school, and me and Ma'am being my wife, we had a baby. Half black, but it's my baby, it was our baby, and I was never ashamed of it anywhere. Even that time I went through Graham County, North Carolina, where there was absolutely zero blacks living in that county. And it was one of them places they always say, you better not let the sun set on your black ass. And even when we was going through that county that time, we had to stop at a store. And I kept my face covered up. Not because I was ashamed of him, but for protection if somebody got nasty about it. But and from the time that baby was born, there ain't been a racist bone in my body. Matter of fact, I have a whole new perspective on race, buddy. We are all the same. I don't give a damn if you're yellow or black, but you could even be green. It's no racism here. Of course, I got accused of it when Obama was running for president. I couldn't stand that man. They kept saying I was racist. Well, I wasn't racist. I just didn't like him. I still don't like him. I respected him. I didn't go around saying he wasn't my president. He was my president. He won it. Fair and square. I don't know how fair and square it was, but he won it.